Hey everybody, welcome back to Tom's Movie Channel. I'm Tom Hunyadi. Hope you've all been doing well, and I am back with part 4 of my series of 5 favorite films from each year I've been alive. And we're up to 1976, which is again another fantastic year. And if I haven't said this year, the 70s, my friends, this is my favorite decade for films. Just so many classics and gems. Uh, it goes on and on. The great genres of film throughout the 70s. I mean, just classics through and through. And be talking more about them with my 1973 series, and with this, we've got a few more years to go before we get into the 80s. But like I said, we're into 1976, and let's start. Okay, let's start off with a really, one of my favorite comedies. I love Walter Matthau. Okay, he is just a comedic genius, and love most of what he's done throughout his decade. And we're going to start off with Bad News Bears, right? Okay, the great Little League baseball film. Walter Matthau is a great plays a great alcoholic. I don't know, maybe he just likes to drink beer. I don't know if you really consider him an alcoholic, but he loves his beer, right? You got Tatum O'Neal in here as well. You got Jackie Earl Haley in here as well. You got Vic Morrow, who tragically died during the filming of The Twilight Zone. But this is just a fantastic, lighthearted family film that I think you can enjoy whether you're a kid or an adult. Uh, or even a grandparent, right? I think you can enjoy this film is enjoyable for all ages, and it just really kicks butt. And this is kind of like a comeback story, and everybody loves a comeback story, and I've got another one coming up. Okay, but this is the Paramount release. Okay, it's got quite a few special features on here. This came out a couple years ago, I want to say, and this is, I think, still available. Okay, you can probably go on Amazon and pick this up if you don't have it. But I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen this. They've done sequels to this as well, but I don't think none of them captured the magic of the first one. Okay, so that is the Bad News Bears. All right, next up, a couple horror suspenseful films, and the first one I got for you here is The Omen. Wow, The Omen. Richard Donner, this film before he did Superman. Okay, and this is just a fantastic suspenseful, kind of horrorish. It's not that scary, but you got Gregory Peck, the great Gregory Peck. You got Lee Remick, right? They have a child, and man, evil little bastard, right? In this film, David Warner, the great David Warner, who passed away not too long ago, is in here. He's got one of the best head severing scenes you'll ever see in any film. But this is a fantastic film. I know they did more of these too, but I didn't haven't seen them. I don't know if I'll ever check any of those out. But this is a 20th Century Fox release, and this has just special features, up the ass. I mean, it's just, commentaries. You've got deleted scenes. You got documentaries. This is a great disc with plenty of special features. And I really like The Omen. I like the tone. I like the tension that you feel, especially the scene with Lee Remick's final scene in the film. I think that's pretty good. I like the chemistry between Gregory Peck and David Warner in this film, and The Omen is really good. So check that out. Next up, probably one of the best adaptations of a Stephen King book, and that's Brian De Palma's Carrie. Okay, classic film. I think everybody really likes to loves this film. You got the great Sissy Spacek. Again, Brian De Palma. directing, and you got Piper Laurie in here as well. You got a very young John Travolta that would put in the supporting cast. The supporting cast in this film is fantastic. Some of the, you got the young who's who of actors in this film, right? You've got, like I said, John Travolta. You've got Nancy Allen. You got William Catt, right? The greatest American hero. You got P.J. Souls. You got Amy Irving. Great young cast of this are in this film, and Sissy Spacek is just fantastic. The scenes between Sissy Spacek and Piper Laurie are acting gold. Really tense scenes between those two, especially the last scene between the two. But the very first scene, the shower scene. I guess it's a good start for a film if you're a guy and if you like, watching young girls shower. Good stuff. But again, it's Sissy Spacek is great. Brian De Palma does a great job directing this film, and I really love it. Okay, so that's Carrie. All right, next up, I said I got another comeback story, right? And that is the first Rocky film, Sylvester Stallone. There's been a lot of talk about Stallone and Erwin Winkler, right? Stallone pretty much signed off all the rights to Erwin Winkler for this film just so he can be in it, right? He wanted to star in this film. I mean, it's pretty much his creation. It's his baby. It's written by Sylvester Stallone. So you've got the great Sylvester Stallone. You got Talia Shire, who did Godfather 1 and 2 by this time. You got the great Burt Young, Carl Weathers, and then the fantastic Burgess Meredith. This is just a great story, raw, gritty. I love the graininess of this film is just fantastic. The scene where Mickey Burgess Meredith comes to Stallone because he wants to manage Rocky, and oh my God, that scene is just so good, right? I mean, Burgess leaves, and then you see Rocky, go after him, follow him, and that's when then the magic starts. But this is just, I love Rocky. I know a lot of people do. This is the MGM release. This one came out 2014, I believe, and this is, again, special features from here to King Timbuktu. But you got featurettes behind the scenes. You got video commentary. You got tributes. So this is fantastic. You got directed by John G. Avildsen, and Rocky, winner of Best Picture, and that was another great moment for Sylvester Stallone, Erwin Winkler, the cast. Just this is fantastic. Again, I mean, I know a lot of you watching this has probably already seen it, 10 to 100 times, but this film deserves all the praise in the world. Now, the sequels, that's another story. Some are hit or miss. Some are better than others. But this one, nominated for 10 Academy Awards, you know, but it's the feel good comeback story. And let me know in what you think. If this is the best comeback story in film history, let me know your thoughts. Because this is, I can watch this over and over again, and it's a great film. Okay, now number one. I mean, yes, these aren't always ranked. These are just 5 of my favorite films from that particular year. And the one I'm saving for last is, I feel, it's the film that should have won Best Picture, but I have no problems with Rocky winning Best Picture. Okay, Taxi Driver. Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, their second pairing, their second team up, if you will. But the cast in this one, again, is phenomenal. Sybil Shepherd, Jodie Foster, Harvey Keitel, right? Peter Boyle, Albert Brooks, the great Albert Brooks. Even Scorsese has a little cameo in this film. But again, this is a cinematic masterpiece. I believe this is again. This was kind of ahead of its time. This influenced a couple of assassination attempts to some high-profile people, and but this is a great release. Columbia, right? Yeah, Columbia Pictures, Sony. This is a great special edition. Just has a lot of added features. It's got some cards there with it that I still have sealed in there. Um, I haven't taken them or taken them out of the seal yet. But anyways, Taxi Driver. Okay, I think this is, De Niro is at his best. Obviously, he was nominated for Best Actor in this one as well. You know, easily he could have won this award as well, but he had just won for The Godfather Part Two. Um, but what do you guys think? I mean, I think his acting is phenomenal in this one. Obviously, he ad libbed the "You Talking to Me" scene. Paul Schroeder, who wrote the screenplay for this, obviously, that scene was open. There was no dialogue. All we knew was that he was just looking in the mirror, and De Niro brought that scene to life. "You Talking to Me," one of the greatest lines in cinematic history. So, what are your thoughts? Again, I've got here Taxi Driver, Rocky, Carrie, The Omen, and The Bad News Bears. That is my 5 favorite films of 1976. Let me know what you think of my list, and let me know what your list is. And I will be back soon with 1977. Take care, everyone.